Our D&B 200 is quite hysterical.
That's one way to put it. Oh my god, it's all red.
It's all red except for like 6.
Except for VIX. Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much the only stuff that kind of went up is crypto.
Yep.
Oh my god, though. Everything's red.
Which Bitcoin just took a hit because Doge just took a hit. Like 10 minutes
Oh
ago.
my god, dude. I haven't seen it. I wish I had pulled the heat map up live on the show for the first time. I haven't seen it that red since we got into the stock market. That's so wild. Okay.
We're reacting to the new variant.
Not. People don't like it.
People don't like.
All right, let us. Oh yeah, we are live. Oh, I didn't even fucking. I had the wrong screen up. Lord.
Jiminy Cricket.
Okay. Are you ready to play this song?
Whoop, whoop.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. D&B got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. D&B got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks.
Oh, good morning, you beautiful stoners, and welcome back to Trap Stocks. My name is David.
I am Brian. What's up?
Brian, what is it? I don't even know what fucking day it is. November 30th, 2021, and tell everybody what we're doing here today.
We are bridging gaps, baby, for the first time in like a month. We're so sorry we missed you all. We're bridging the gaps between comedy, cannabis, crypto, and the fucking stock game, which is a nightmare right now. It's not a game, it's a massacre. A stock massacre.
Oh. I want to give a huge shout out to Green Farms Dispensaries. I don't have a pre-roll in front of me. I am actually all out of weed. Last night I officially ex-nayed, so I got to go to the dispo today. But please go check them out in Mesa and Flagstaff, Arizona. Usually Brian and I have a pre-roll that we're fucking token on to get us high. But if they keep us high, they should keep you high too. Brian, who else do we have?
We have Cheat Code Algorithm. You know them. We love them. They're an algorithm to help you trade the stock market. Works with TradingView.com, and it sends very clear buy and short signals. The signal today is short. Get the fuck out. That's what they're telling us. We have a link in the description. Check it out. Use it. I believe you get a discount, and you help support the show. And while I'm on my plugs, I also want to plug roommate Bill, who's getting me high today. We have been trimming his home grow this morning, and it slaps, bro. It's very good weed.
Good. Love to hear it. Can't wait to try it. Man, so we haven't had the show in about a month.
Yep.
There has been so many things.
So many things.
Since the last time we had the show.
Yeah, let's talk about those things. You first. Obviously, we didn't talk about your event.
Yeah, so we hosted an event called Canifest at Golfland Sunsplash on November 14th, which is over 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
We had almost 3,000 stoners come out and smoke weed. Fucking
Including my mother.
Including your mom.
Yep.
Yep. And Brian, didn't you just come back from Ecuador?
Ecuador? Yes, I was in Ecuador for 11 days. It was, people would call it a vacation. It was not very relaxing. It was a lot of traveling. Definitely, I mean, saw a different country, but I would consider it traveling rather than vacation. I barely sat down. Or when I did, I was on a bus ride. I was on a lot of buses, yeah. 11 days straight. I mean, it started with the wedding, and then we traveled 6.5 hours by bus to a place called Baños. Then we got there, we hiked to a waterfall, and then had a spa day. That was actually very nice. And then from there, we traveled like 4 hours by bus to a place called Machachi. And then the next day, we hiked to a base camp on Mount Cotopaxi. It's a very large, active volcano. It snowed. Happy Thanksgiving. That's what I did. Pretty cool. It was incredibly difficult to breathe. Thought I was going to die. I'm not even kidding. It was barely a mile hike, zigzag to base camp. We didn't go to the top of the mountain. And literally the first step I took, I was going... no oxygen. We were like 15,000 feet above sea level, I think.
Damn.
Yeah. And then after that, I took a 3-hour cab ride to Quito. Hung out in Quito. Got caught in a massive rainstorm. We got stuck in a botanical garden for an hour because we literally couldn't go anywhere. The lightning was so bad. Yeah, it was crazy. The rain was bucketing.
Okay.
And then I went on a 12-hour bus tour the day after that, and I had food poisoning the whole time. That was the worst day ever. I was literally just like shitting my brains out. I've been shitting my brains out for 4 days now. Like Ecuador has ruined my intestines. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Or I have a tapeworm. Either way, I lost like 10 pounds, and your boy is looking so good right now. I'm just throwing that out there. It was a wild fucking time. A lot of traveling. I go to Belize in fucking 10 days for 11 days. That will be an actual vacation. We're just sitting on the beach.
Look at you.
Yeah, it's a wild life right now.
You should have been taking it in February when the market takes a shit again.
Bro, the market's taking a shit right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. Though I came back and I'm excited to do the show. I missed hanging out with you virtually. I missed talking about the stock market, but like, the stock market was doing better when I was gone. Today's a fucking bloodbath.
Yep, not looking good today. A little heartbroken. I did actually have a couple calls open. Do you have, before we actually dive into the news today, did you make any plays at all the last couple weeks since you've seen me?
I made some losing plays. I bought a UWMC $7 call that expired worthless, and the same thing with a Workhorse $7 call. UMC actually had a little bit of a pop today. It broke 7 for the first time in a little while, but I did not have a call.
It is trading at 0% right now. Well, 698. It's pretty much what it opened up at.
You have way too many graphs open right now. It's
Me?
too many. Yeah.
Can you see my 4 right now?
I did, and I just changed it to 1 because I don't have ADD like you.
Well, a couple things that did you see the little squeeze algorithm on the first one, on the first box?
Wait, I'm sorry, on the first one for what now?
When we were on the trading view, see I was in the top 4, the top left one. Did you see how there was like the more red and green images on the graph?
No.
So I when you were gone, I realized that I need to be checking the cheat code algo a little bit more, and so I was going through their Discord. I was looking at on their videos, and they're all using this one thing. It's called Squeeze.
Okay.
And so it pretty much helps out the buy and sell code, or the buy and sell signals. And so it kind of tells you, like, you can actually see in midday like the momentum changing. So it's pretty cool. It's like level 2 type shit.
Where are you seeing this?
So if you go up to the indicators,
okay.
See how it says, type in the word squeeze. And then click the first one, the momentum indicator, the lazy bear 76217.
Okay.
It's been awesome. So it should be at the bottom. And so I've been, especially what I did a couple like day trade for options, and this is what I've been using. So this is what I saw the cheat code algo using. I'm like, okay, I'll let's see if this works, because everyone else seems to be making a fucking ton of money. Bro, there has been so many people posting their fucking winnings on the cheat code Discord. Awesome.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
They're fucking killing it. So I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna fucking use this little squeeze indicator. And so like I think it definitely helps you in real time seeing the momentum switch, which is really cool. So I have that up at all times now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
so, okay, go.
No, keep going. It's like,
I was just going to ask a question about this squeeze thing. I'm assuming like this green, like in real time, these green bars at the bottom are like the goods. That's when it's like popping,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the reds periods of, yeah. So interesting.
Yeah, I like it. It's actually beneficial to me. It's like when if I want to do the day trade, like, I can actually see when the momentum's swinging. And then like so when it gets to that even point, that's when the buy signal turns on the trading view account.
Okay.
Yep. And then clearly,
Yeah.
Well, cool. All right. What other plays are you in besides UWMC? Because that's a fucking shit show.
Huh. So I honestly, if I'm looking at this squeeze thing, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you look at the history of the graph, it looks like it's about to have shit momentum down. Like this is definitely, to me, this would be like a put point.
Yeah, for UWNC.
Yeah, like look at it. See, just like look at how it usually reacts after a period of like upwards pressure. It just like historically goes down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it looks like the momentum's turning. Yeah, and so it's on. I have it on the 1 hour for UWMC.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
I think it's easy. It just I don't know like how it works in real time, but I think it makes it significantly easier to visualize like past swings in momentum, so that you should be knowing what to expect. Like I'm looking at what just happened, this big green spike, and then I'm looking back to what usually happens after a big green spike, and it's like an equally as big, if not bigger, red spike, you know? So momentum's probably heading down on it. I would buy puts.
Yes, 100%. So the first, I'm going to switch to JPM.
Okay.
So I actually have a call option. I did it yesterday. I fucking should have just sold out when I just made a couple bucks. But when I was on the cheat code yesterday, that was one of the ones that everyone was looking at. I'm like, okay, I'll take a look at it. But it clearly went down, but the whole fucking market went down today, so I don't know. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
So I was looking at this, and so I was, when was yesterday's? I bought it, like right when it turned, when it hit the bottom. Was it yesterday? Yeah, when it hit the bottom yesterday, I bought the call, and I was making money up until it fucking opened up today, and then it fucking sank. But I did use this little momentum squeeze indicator, and I was making money at first, so I really do like it. So this is just an example of like the first one I used. Was JPM.
You know what? I mean, like historically, you know why you don't make any money. It's just like it's never good enough.
Yep.
You'd make so much money if you could just sell it. You just can't part ways, though.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like a lot. It was like, like 14, 15 bucks. I was like, you know what? Like, I bought these calls for January, mid-January.
Uh-huh.
So I have a little bit of time for it.
Sure.
And if you look back on the graph, I do like it. And so, like, there's multiple things that were factored into this. There's like, I do like the chart. It looks like it's at a bottom right now, and it could potentially swing back up. It's a credit card, so that people are going to be spending mass amounts of money for the holiday season.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, all right, like this is good. And then fucking, I'm down like 30 bucks on the fucking call. I just bought one just to try this whole squeeze thing.
How much was it?
It was originally 195. Yeah, I know, but like, I was just going off I was trying to do the cheat code and then trying this momentum thing at the same time, and like it was up, and then
Too much money to spend.
Yeah, I was just looking for like a quick swing trade.
You're always looking for a quick. I was just looking to make a quick buck, and it's like, but you lose it so much faster every time. That's why it's like if you're gonna try for these, just like spend less money. You know, that's like you're not making anything on $200 calls.
No. So I'm looking at that one. Next one is Oatly, OTLY.
Oh boy.
This one's just breaking my fucking heart.
I don't know why you put so much money into it again.
Yeah, well, I'm not down that much. I'm really not. I'm like, it's like 120 bucks.
Dude, this is just going down though.
I know.
Like, look at. I mean, that looks fucking terrible.
Well, there was an analyst came out this morning and downgraded it to 780.
Oh my god.
I know, and so I can't get out right now, but like I'll just take the hit of like $100, 130 bucks. It's like, do I want to? Like, it's really not that much. Like, I can just let it sit, and I am long on it because like everything I want to sit on, like eventually just pops. I just have to be patient.
Yeah.
And so like I'm not. It's not gonna freak out. It's really not that much money lost, and I think I'm long on it. Like you go to StockTwits, and like everyone's saying positive fucking things about like
it's StockTwits. It's all bulls until the bears come out.
Well, I know, but they'll take pictures of like everybody going to the fucking grocery store and everything's empty except for the Oatly fucking section's empty, but everything else is still full. So like the demand is there. It's just why is this fucking tanking? I don't
because
know.
it's not. It's just a fucking oat milk company, Dave. It's like not even a big deal.
Earnings are up. Earnings were up 30%. You know, they're opening a new factory in China. The demand is hot.
Yeah,
So
but it's just fucking oat milk.
I know, but the demand is there. The whole world wants the oat milk.
But it's oat milk. Nobody gives a fuck. Dude, it's
world-
literally like oats are like fucking garbage.
No,
it's
so
just
good.
I just don't know. I don't know what to say other than it's fucking oat milk. It's nothing. I've got a can of oats that's been sitting in my cabinet for 3.5 years. You know what I mean? It cost me like 18 cents. They give away oats. Oats are the giveaway to fucking poor people. They don't even give away rice. It's more valuable than if there was a rice milk company, maybe that would be $10. This is fucking oat milk.
No, but the supply and demand. It's all about the supply and
Bro,
demand.
Oprah wanted to be the first female trillionaire, and you fucking bought in.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you buy into Oprah? Oops, sorry, my bad. Why wouldn't you buy into Oprah?
Oh my god. Because it's literally, like, it was just a celeb pump and dump. That's literally all it ever was. It's fucking oat milk, dude. It's nothing.
Nah, I don't know.
I do. I know.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sitting on that right now. Also, BRPM with Bear Frank. Shout out to Bear Frank. So this one's climbing up very, very slowly. I don't know. I do like it. I do like the way the graph looks. It could start a momentum upwards trend any minute now, or not any minute, but any day.
This is phase, right?
Yeah, this is phase.
All I'm telling you is when it pumps again, you dump.
Yes.
That this is a pump and dump,
Yes.
which I told you from the get-go. It
Yeah.
will level off because it's a SPAC, and it's going to pump when some other piece of news comes out. So when it does, and when you make money, sell it. And then it's going to drop back down. I guarantee at least one more pump before the name change. Something will come up that will pump this before they change to phase, and then it will dump, and then it will pump hard as fuck for the phase change. This is a pump and dump. I mean,
100%.
yes. Just don't get caught holding it. That's why I only bought one share. I'm waiting until I hear start to hear the rumblings of the next pump, because it will come.
Yeah, so I believe I was trying to find my average. I believe my average is 11.90, and it's trading at 10.40. So I am down $1.50 per share.
Yeah, I think I'm
is also
also
worse.
down $1.50 per share. I only have one share.
Yeah, I got 100.
Yeah.
So I'd say it could be a lot worse though. But it is gonna. I will get my money back. I just have to be patient.
Speaking
And
of
then,
being down money, I'm popping in here. NRDS nerds falling off a cliff. Unfortunate. I think I'm 52 cents. I'm $1 up right now because I refused to sell it because I didn't want to get locked out of IPO trading.
Oh wow!
I got 2 shares at 18. It was like up quite a bit for a minute, and yeah, it's plummeting. The whole market's plummeting. I'm not planning on selling anything. I'm not a weak-handed bitch.
Bro, look at the squeeze indicator.
Yeah, the momentum's terrible.
Yeah, the momentum's fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
Look at look at the squeeze indicator.
Bro, all right. So why did it tank though? Like, was it just a pump?
The whole market's tanking. I don't know. It wasn't
Yeah.
even like. It wasn't even. I mean, it like pumped on IPO a little bit, but then it went back up, and then the market tanked. I don't know. I mean, the market's just fucking trash right now. That's all there is to it.
Fucking awful. I'm refreshing our DNB 200, and we got like 7 stocks that are in the green out of 200.
It's crazy.
Not good.
Do you remember when
and-
we tried to go through the DMB 200 and like did it? We got to like C.
Yeah. Yeah, we went through the 20 of them. We're like, all right, gotta go 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
But before we get into the news, I just want to go over one more that you said you went over nerds. It's NRDS for the debut when it IPO'd in Robinhood. I did SG. You know, so I'm still
Sweet
in
Green.
SG. I didn't. Yep. Sweet Green, which is the salad fast food company, which I'm all for. So I'm just letting that sit. I bought 5 of them, and I believe they started off at 28, so now they're at 40.27. So I did make money. I think I'm up like $85.
Cool.
Up to 5 shares. Great, you know. But I don't. I'm gonna wait for the whole 30 days if I want to sell it, because if you do sell it, yeah, you get banned for 60 fucking days.
Yeah.
Not good.
No.
Nope. All right.
Did you send me news?
Oh, I don't think I sent it to you. I do
Yeah.
have it real quick. Let me
I don't
see.
have I definitely don't have anything.
Wow. I think it's because we're out of sync. It's been so fucking long, Brian.
Oh, and I just pulled up FinViz in case anybody's feeling bad about losing money. I mean, literally everybody's losing. Like Apple and Pfizer, the only things that are green.
Which I did actually have some Pfizer calls last week. Were we here for that, or was it 2 weeks ago?
I don't know if you said it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I tried to make a little swing play through Pfizer, and I made like $15. It was when they came out with the pill news, the COVID pill news.
Okay.
Could have been like 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, wow! Look at fucking Finviz.
It's
Pfizer and,
a bloodbath.
bloodbath. So do you know why it's a bloodbath though?
Omicron, which is a great variant name. Way better than Delta. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No, it was between that and do you read about how Jerome Powell wants to never use what was it fucking for inflation? He hates the fucking word inflation. Let me get that. But yeah, I'll find that in a second.
Okay.
Let's get into the fucking news. Did you get the little Word doc that I sent you?
I have the Word doc.
Ooh, baby.
You're first.
Oh, I am first. All right, so the beginning of the show, we went over our plays, and now we're going to be going over some of the stock and crypto news that's going on in this Tuesday, November 30th, 2021, the shit day in the market. But this is pretty cool news. So let's start with the SPAC IPO merger fundings.
Ooh,
EV maker, EV maker Phoenix Motorcar is going public. Phoenix Motor, which does business as Phoenix Motor Cars, is the latest electric vehicle maker to seek an initial public offering. The Anaheim, California company said it plans to raise $150 million with its IPO, but didn't disclose how many shares it would sell or their price range. The company will trade under the NASDAQ ticker PEV. The company shipped its first commercial EV in 2014. As of September 30th, Phoenix has delivered a total of 98 EVs, consisting of 84 shuttle buses and 14 work and delivery trucks. So they do have product on the market, which is better than half of them. And then this company called SPI Energy, a renewable energy company, acquired Phoenix in November 2020, and apparently SPI owns all of Phoenix.
SPI owns all of Phoenix. The latest conspiracy theory.
Well, it's just kind of cool. So you have this EV company that's funded or owned by a renewable energy company.
It's just impressive that there's an EV company that actually has a product.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like
what I'm saying.
you could read this article and almost scoff at since 2014 they've delivered a total of 98 EVs, but like, bro, fucking Rivian doesn't have a product. It's the highest selling EV stock right now.
Bro,
It's
Rivian,
wild.
The last time I checked, it was $115. What is it at right now?
It is $115,
Oh,
which is still wild.
fucking wild.
I mean, like,
I know.
you know, it hit 171, might have touched 178 for a brief second, and it came crashing down. But again, it's like, this thing was supposed to IPO at $75 for what, or no, it did IPO at $75, whatever the fuck it was. And it just skyrocketed. For no reason, they don't even have a goddamn product.
Nope. And if you look at the squeeze indicator right now, you can definitely tell it's on the downtrend.
Sure is.
Oh, what does that mean?
Wow. I wonder how much $109 puts are. They're probably expensive because it's a goddamn expensive ass stock. It's so wild. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, and like I'm very impressed that it's only down 3% on a day like today. So what the fuck does that say? You know, when everything is down, when there's multiple stocks down 10, 12, 14%, you have Rivian, which is, I think, extremely overvalued at the moment just because there is no product right now.
Yes.
And so it's only down 2.99%. That's wild.
Yep. It is wild.
All right, you got the next one.
Chicago Atlantic Real Estate cannabis financing firm files for $120 million IPO. Don't buy it.
Why?
Because it's a fucking cannabis IPO. They all crash.
Yeah, no, this is exactly what Ben and I used to do.
Chicago Atlantic Real Estate Finance, ticker REFI, a company that provides loans to companies operating in the cannabis industry, files to offer 6.25 million shares of common stock with an expected price range of $16 to $18 per share through an initial public offering. Quote, we believe that cannabis operators' limited access to traditional bank and non-bank financing has provided attractive opportunities for us to make loans to companies that exhibit strong fundamentals but require more customized financing structures and loan products that regulated financial institutions can provide in the current regulatory environment, end quote, the company said in its filing. I'd just like to say that was a very long sentence. An incredibly long quote.
Did a good job, though.
Thank you. For the period from March 30th, 2021 to September 30th, 2021, Chicago Atlantic, which again is REFI. Let me pull that up. REFI.
I don't think nothing pops up.
Nothing pops up. Had total revenue of $5.30 million, net income of $5.14 million, and basic EPS of $1.40, and adjusted distributable EPS of $1.44. I mean, I guess they did all right.
Yeah, they did great, and it's like that one just like kind of hits home for me because that's literally what Ben and I did for years. And so I feel it. There's a lot of fucking money to be made. A lot.
You financed cannabis firms?
Well, that's pretty much what we did. You know, we had to find properties to then read the ordinances of all these municipalities who's allowing cannabis and try to get as many properties as possible. And then what a lot of people were doing was then selling those properties to other people that wanted to file for the licenses because you needed that because everything has to be zoned properly. So it's fucking wild with a lot of fucking money.
That's not at all what Chicago Atlantic Real Estate does.
Yeah, it does. It funds like loans and stuff.
No, yeah, exactly. They're a loan financer. That's not what you did. You looked to buy property.
Well, yeah, and then you file for the loan for all the fucking money. Yeah. All right. So I was the step before.
Yeah, no, you would be looking to get a loan from Chicago Atlantic Real Estate to fund the purchase of the building that you were looking for.
Yes.
This is not at all what you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's part of it. It's like
just take the L. It's not at all what you did.
I'll take the L. I'll take the L, Brian. But
you didn't fucking loan people money.
No, it's
that's what they do. They loan people money.
All right, Brian. All right, and I definitely messed up with the name, so
yes.
Enjoy the next one again.
I gotta read again?
Yeah, you gotta read again. I messed up.
Ah, motherfucker. Okay. Amazon, AMZN, accused of underreporting COVID-19 cases contracted at work, of course. Amazon.com provided misleading or grossly incomplete data about the number of COVID-19 infections potentially spread in the U.S. facilities, according to a labor group calling on the federal government to investigate the company. Of the almost 20,000 employees the company said contracted the coronavirus last year, Amazon maintains only 27 potentially caught it at work, according to the Strategic Organizing Center, which reviewed Amazon's annual workplace illness and injury disclosures to the Department of Labor. Yeah, I mean, come on. Get out of here. Amazon disputed the study's conclusions, saying that the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, has acknowledged the difficulty of proving whether a person contracted COVID-19 while on the job. Amazon interviews employees to determine exposure risk and has conducted 1,800 vaccination events at its facilities, according to spokeswoman Kelly Nantel. So there's another bullet point I'm going to read here, but this is like when you get bed bugs at an apartment, the apartment's like, well, you can't prove that you didn't bring in the bed bugs, so we're not going to, pay for anything. Like, that's basically what Amazon's doing. It's like, well, you can't really prove that you got it at work. Seems like you were hanging out with family and not wearing a mask, you fucking savage, Earlier this month, Amazon agreed to improve its communication with California employees and local health departments about COVID-19 outbreaks and pay $500,000 to resolve an to resolve an investigation launched last year by the state's attorney general. In February, New York Attorney General Letitia James filed a lawsuit alleging Amazon failed to comply with workplace safety rules during the pandemic and retaliated against warehouse employees who voiced concerns. That case is pending.
Wild, huh?
That is pretty wild. Yeah, I mean, Amazon's the fucking worst, so I totally believe it. But I will continue buying things from them on a weekly basis.
I bought something last week. I bought Joel a nice Christmas stocking with the J on it with little present.
I bought Joelle this necklace with a crystal.
Oh wow, she's really gonna like that.
I also have your gift right next to me, but I don't want to show you.
What is it, like a penis or something?
No, not at all. Do you want me to show you?
No, you don't have to.
Okay. I was just gonna be like, here you go, here's a gift, and then you could be like, oh yay, nice.
Oh, you can grab that. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, only way I say that because when Nate and Tiff went to Italy, they gave me a little magnet that said David on it, and it's just like a little dick.
I do like that magnet.
It's just so funny. But yeah, no more talk about dicks.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Twitter. Twitter's new 37-year-old CEO went from Twitter engineer to CEO in just 10 years.
Wow.
Have you seen him yet? Have you heard about this yet?
Nope.
So the old CEO stepped down, Dorsey, pretty much to focus more on Square. So they're letting this new guy take over for Twitter. Good for him. Good for you. 37 years old. The youngest among the S&P 500. So good job. Congratulations.
Congrats.
So today, 37-year-old Parag Agrawal is Twitter's CEO, the youngest among the S&P 500, edging out Mark Zuckerberg. But just 10 years ago, he was an engineer at Twitter. Agrawal, who was announced as the CEO after Jack Dorsey's surprise resignation on Monday, joined Twitter as a software engineer as only a decade ago in 2011. It took him just 6 years to reach the C-suite, which I have no idea, as the CTO. Made a name for himself by advancing the use of AI and machine learning technology at Twitter, which helped boost the company's audience growth. So this dude's fucking killing it. Twitter's boards unanimously voted for him to take over as the CEO, and while appointing him to the company's board of directors. Badass. Dorsey will remain on Twitter's board until the term expires in 2022, and then tweeted a screenshot of an email he sent to Twitter employees in which he wrote that he trusts in Agrawal, as our CEO is bone deep. So good job. By reading something like this, like a younger person taking over for social networking, is that good or bad?
I don't know. Probably good. Maybe he can push Twitter and get it away from the fucking cesspool that it is. My Twitter account is suspended, by the way. I don't use Twitter, so it's not been important for me to get that resolved at all.
So I do have Twitter up right now, TWTR. You can definitely tell yesterday morning there was a nice pump off that news. Went up to $52, $53, and then came right back fucking down. Now it's at 43. Not looking good.
Yeah.
Not looking good.
No. Yeah, it looks like it's probably going to continue down for a little while. And then, I mean, it makes pretty good swings back up. So, if you time the down point well and you just buy some stocks, you could probably ride it up back to... It's probably going to dip below 35, I would think.
Yeah, it's definitely going to keep dropping a little bit more. I'm going to go back to my squeeze indicator. You know, it's definitely not done dropping.
No.
And then, yeah, I can definitely see it dropping down to the high 30s, $38, $39.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Maybe even more,
Not
honestly.
good.
Yeah.
Not good. But that might be good for a swing play maybe next week. Keep an eye on that for that. So we do not have any more stock news, but we got one more bit of crypto for you before we leave.
Let's pull up Bitcoin real quick.
Fucking Bitcoin, bro.
Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs with monthly payouts launch in Canada. Canada continues to be at the forefront of cryptocurrency ETFs, and today the trend continues with new offerings that track Bitcoin and Ethereum while providing monthly payouts. Purpose Investments, which also introduced the first ETF in North America, created to track the price of Bitcoin in February, launched new ETFs today. The Canadian dollar-dominated ETF non-currency hedged units of the ETFs began trading on the Toronto Stock Exchange today under the tickers BTCY.B, which is the Purpose Bitcoin Yield ETF, and ETHY.B, the Purpose Ether Yield ETF. Let's see if we can pull either of those up. BTC.B. Yeah, so again, this trades on the Canadian stock market.
Yep.
1047 for the first one, the Bitcoin one, and 1106 for the Ethereum one. The Canadian. The key difference between the new Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs and the ones that began trading earlier this year is these pay investors a monthly yield. This is done through a derivatives-based covered call strategy, which Purpose Investment says is the first of its kind in the crypto space. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Third fund, called the Purpose Crypto Opportunities ETF, also began trading today. Canadian dollar-dominated ETF non-currency hedge units and U.S. dollar-dominated ETF non-currency hedge units began trading today under the tickers CRYP, CRYP.B, and CRYP.U. Purpose says it uses an actively managed approach targeting long-term capital appreciation primarily through digital assets and securities that provide direct and/or indirect exposure to digital assets. The management fee is 1.25%.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good news. Interesting news. Yeah, it's that fucking the Dakotas and Canada and the North. I love crypto.
Yeah. I like that they like crypto.
Yeah, I do too. Man, so that was our first show in a month, Brian. How do you feel after that?
Feel great. Yeah, I'm excited to get back into doing the show regularly. I'm excited to get some marijuana from Green Farms. Please let me know when you pick that up. I'm just thrilled to be back. Unfortunately, I will be taking another fucking 9 days off, December 11th to December 20th. But hey, what are you gonna do? Your boy will be in Belize.
Cool. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed the show. We had a great time. Please like, subscribe the video. Please join our Discord. We're stoners just sending money, sending gifts, making money.
Yeah.
Brian, do you want to leave it with anything?
No. Check out Cactus Comedy Classic on Instagram.
Cool. And then Green Farms, please go check them out in Mesa and Flagstaff, Arizona. And then the cheat code algo. We fucking love you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow. I keep forgetting that today's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Silly Goose.
Silly Goose. Alright. Shout out to Twan Murder, who I'm helping build his new vocal studio tomorrow, I believe. After the show. To this theme song.
Cool.
Dude. Bill's fucking weed slaps. Jesus Christ.
Good.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so feared not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so feared not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track.